Right, hi guys, this is John here from Peach Guitars. Who are you?
I am John from Peach Guitars. No, my name is Jared James Nichols in the studio.
Excellent. So Jared is here. We've got an Epiphone clinic on tonight where the main man himself is going to be destroying this beast. Why don't you tell us about it?
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to tell you about this. So, you have them here at Peach Guitars?
We do indeed.
Yeah. Sold one this morning. There's one more left. Nice.
There's one more left, but we've got some more coming, so don't worry, folks.
So this guitar, first thing I want to say is Epiphone smashed it out of the park. This is based on my original Gibson Les Paul Custom I named Old Glory. So the original one was a 68, and it was a simple two humbucker. I started modding it. Since I play with my fingers, I never got on with the pickup. So I pulled it out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I don't need that switch. Pull it out. Don't need those two knobs. I pulled them out. And I started getting into like single pickup Les Pauls, like a Les Paul Jr., but in, a custom outfit.
Yeah.
The original one then grew on to a Gibson Custom that I found and modded. And what you see here is basically the exact same specs as my Gibson Custom. Seymour Duncan, USA P90, Lightning Bar wrap tailpiece, really simple to use, easy volume tone. The blues power play, it adds all the tone. That's the tone.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. It's a solid mahogany body. It's got a very, very fat neck. It's based on like a 55. I think this is the biggest neck, they said, on an Epiphone. So when most guys play it, they're like, what is going on?
Is that ebony fingerboard?
Ebony fingerboard. I took a little nod from the 59 Casinos. I left the
nibs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so if we can see if we can get right up close there so you can see, feels like the frets are kind of even bigger. Are they a jumbo fret?
Yeah, they're jumbo frets. Yeah. And then on the back we got the
Stinger.
The Stinger with the Grovers.
Yeah, very good.
Really simple. The thing is, I just basically said, when they told me to send my specs, I said, man, there's some things I really could live without, but there's some things I can't live without. So they really nailed it. I've been playing this one since December, and it has been so great. I've been beating it relentlessly daily.
And the ones that we've got, like the one hanging out on the wall at the moment, it looks basically a lot cleaner than this one, but they've nailed it. It's pretty much, every guitar's slightly different, but they've absolutely captured the essence.
It's great. I've played a bunch of the ones now that are on the shelves everywhere I've been going, and just like the one here today, and they nailed it. Yeah, it's great.
Well, it's the kind of guitar, we were talking about it earlier, it can be, for a lot of guys that have got, 20, 30 different guitars, there's a lot of people out there that do have all that kind of stuff, where it could, it's a bit of an injustice just to have it as a slide guitar, but like what a perfect guitar if you're looking for like a second guitar or anything like that, or if you're trying to go out on your own and do something like what you're doing as well. There's no hiding with a guitar like this, is there?
No, it's great. A lot of friends. The great part about it is anyone that's going to play it, you're going to sound like you on it. I've heard guys shred on it. I've heard guys chicken pick on it. Everything in between. And the P90 is so versatile, you would be surprised. I think it's a great guitar like to come into the shop and try and feel it out, because when you play it, the first thing you'll think is, man, it's restrictive with one pickup.
Yeah.
But there really is a beauty with the volume and tone. There's something with the P90 where I feel like it's the perfect middle ground if you play jazz, country, rock, whatever it is, because you can get that single coil sparkle. Even when I'm pretty high gain, you can get that... Or if I want, I can turn it up real loud and I can get or in between you can get kind of like a chicken picking sound. Check out this bend. Nice one. There's a lot of in-between sounds, and if I roll the tone all the way back, I get that Eric Clapton kind of woman tone. So I love the P90 for that stuff.
Well, you get a lot of differences as you turn the volume down. It kind of changes the taper of the tone a little bit, doesn't it? As well? Yeah, that 50s wiring does some cool stuff.
And I'm so happy with it, and yeah, it's holding up so great.
So you've basically been on tour since January. I saw you play first of all actually at the NAMM show.
Oh my goodness.
What was the name of that venue? It was right by
the Grove.
Yeah, the Grove.
Yeah, the Gibson
right
party.
by the football stadium, isn't it? Yeah. So I was there, and then in May I saw you in a little small club. It's the Basement, wasn't it?
The Basement in Nashville.
In Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was a really, really killer show. It was absolutely blew it to bits in there, but that was really, really killer. So if any of you guys haven't seen Jared play, you've got to go and see him play somewhere while you can still see him play in a small venue, because that really kind of captures the essence of what he's all about anyway. But so you've been on tour since January. Where have you been?
I've been everywhere. I did a massive clinic tour, like master classes supporting the guitar.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place, all the way from Egypt, Dubai in the Middle East, Turkey.
Oh yeah, I saw some pictures
all over
of
North
Egypt,
America. Yeah, I've been everywhere. I think so far like 20 countries. I haven't stopped. I got 3 more weeks. I'm in the UK supporting Living Colour for some shows. We got some headliners. And then I do Wacken in Germany, and then I head home. So it's been a crazy, it'll be like 7 months all in all.
And you still enjoy doing them sort of like support gigs and stuff like that with bands like that?
It's cool because, there's like a double-edged sword, because it introduces a whole new audience to what I'm doing. And they're like, who's this guy, Yeah. But for me, it's just a whole lot of fun. And it's very, very stress-free to do support slots. Yeah. And we get to come in, knock it out, have a good time, meet everybody.
I guess, how long are the sets? Like half an hour?
45, yeah.
But so you can go out and just hit them with all the big guns.
I just literally take the guitar and I just smash them with it, and then I just go away. Cool. So it's cool, man. And traveling the UK is great. I love it. And obviously being at Peach, this is like probably the nicest store I've ever been to.
Thank you very, very much.
Absolutely.
I didn't pay him to say that, I promise.
He didn't, I swear.
No. But we have provided him with some bread, some water, some beer, some snacks. So he's a happy man at the moment.
Absolutely.
So you got a new single out as well. What is it called? Nails in the Coffin?
Nails in the Coffin, yeah.
Yeah.
New single came out. It seems to be, people are really digging it. It's a little bit of a departure of what I've done, which is the straight ahead blues rock riffage. But we wrote this song, we believed in it, put it out, and I'm really happy with the results. It's getting a lot of play over here in England.
And so when's that out?
It came out last week.
Okay.
Streaming.
The album.
The album will be out at the beginning of next year.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Excellent. So I'm sure there'll be another NAMM appearance.
I will be at NAMM right before I go on the Bonamassa Blues Cruise.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But I've always found every time I've seen you, the total earworm for me, and afterwards I'm like waking up in the night, I'm like, hey baby, can you feel it? That one.
Yeah, man.
That one, every time I hear it,
it's stuck like, in your head.
Yeah, every time. So, but that's an older track, isn't it?
Yeah, that's off my first record.
Yeah.
I was going for like a ZZ Top thing.
Yeah.
I always find that as guitar players, I think we always try and complicate things.
Yeah.
And
that's just a good straight up boom.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like keep it simple, keep it easy, and go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And obviously, like doing your kind of your power trio thing, it was cool. Was it a conscious decision, like when you was growing up, that you didn't want to just go straight to a Strat? You wanted to try and use kind of something a little bit different.
Well, where I grew up in Wisconsin was the hometown of Les Paul.
Yeah.
So I always associated with the Les Paul before Strat. And of course, man, growing up, I saw all the guitars, but for some reason, Les Paul's always connected to me. And when I started my trio, I was trying different things, just trying to figure out what it was going to be. And when I picked up a Les Paul, especially a custom, for some reason, it was huge, it was fat.
It's a great rock Les Paul, isn't it? It's got that rock, if you're doing the higher gain stuff. And
the higher gain, it fills it out. It makes me feel really right at home. And so it was a conscious decision. Yeah. I tried all the different Gibsons and I just came back to it.
Yeah. Just simple is best sometimes. I've got a really nice custom shop Les Paul Junior, and I like playing that guitar because it kind of stops me playing the same way as I do when I play a Strat or a Tele.
100%.
Completely. So I can see why, if you are a guitar player and you are kind of looking for that inspiration to do something a little bit different, you should definitely try a single pickup guitar at least to really kind of bring the best out of your playing and probably add a kind of a different dimension to what you do differently. So,
absolutely.
So live, what are you using rig wise? I know when I saw you at the basement, you had just a few pedals down on the
floor.
I
did. You know what? I'm not really using any pedals now at the moment. Sometimes pedals just distract me.
Yeah.
That's, as you can see, I like it simple. So right now my rig, since then, I've just been using this guitar, straight into the Black Star, my signature Black Star.
Yeah.
And cool. It's been amazing. Talk about not having anything in between. Yeah. You know, if something's wrong now, basically it's me.
Yeah.
So if I'm screwing up,
Yeah.
All right, this one's called Honey. Forgive me.
Afraid I won't call your name. Just hear me, mom. You know how it feels to be alone. Oh, hear me crying, baby, honey, forgive me. Hear me crying, mama, honey, release me. On your phone, you know how that time beyond. Just hear me, mom. Know how it feels to be alone. Hear me crying, baby, honey, forgive me. Hear me crying, mama, honey, release me. Yeah.
So many of your influences in your playing, but it sounds like you know, which is a lot of the thing like we were talking about Stevie Ray earlier. You know, a lot of people in the past have said, oh, you know, he was just a Hendrix rip-off. But I actually think that he got all of his influences, and it was like he almost didn't do that good of an impression of them. I don't mean that in a bad way, but he still sounded so much like him, and you're like that with, you know, but you do a good impression of Albert King, especially.
I try. No, Stevie and Leslie West were my biggest influences. Yeah. And I remember when I was 18 years old, I was trying to sound just like Stevie. Yeah. And the point came where I was into Stevie, and people were saying, man, you sounded so good, sounded just like Stevie Ray Vaughan. And I said, that's amazing, but how do I sound like myself? Yeah. How do I take these guys and flip it? Yeah. And through dropping the pick, picking up this Les Paul and trying to search for my own voice, but taking those guys and having them right here, still, you know, it's I think that's the best compliment I can get though. So thank you for that.
No, it's great. And
I just want to sound like me, man.
Yeah, and definitely with this guitar you can do it for sure. And I remember once I was at a Joe Bonamassa interview thing, and he said there was the tipping point for him changing to a Les Paul. He said he did this like this neoclassical piece where he was rolling the volume on the Strat, doing all this stuff, and the guy goes up to him at the end and goes, "Hey man, that Stevie Ray thing that you did at the end there was just was the ultimate." And he was like, I can't do escape it, you know. So it seems like any, you know, young white guys that play a Strat, that's it.
Yes,
you know, but.
And unfortunately, you know, that's Stevie was such an influence on everyone in such a great way that sometimes you have to take it and just flip it around. And for me, I play so many Stevie licks on a Les Paul, man.
Yeah. Well, you heard about love and giving sight to the blind. My baby loving cause the sun to shine. she's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm my little lover boy. Well, I love my baby with my heart and soul. Love like cars that ain't ever grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm my little lover boy. Hey. Well, I love my baby. She's long and lean. Mess with her, see a man getting me. 'Cause she's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm my little lover boy. Come on, Jack.
Gives it a different
kind
voice.
of, you know, with that pickup and the amount of punch that it has, you can kind of do all the cool stuff, can't you? So
I feel like this thing it's like you can do anything on it. I really do. Whether it's chicken picking or anything, this pickup has enough
taper.
There's such a taper.
Yeah. No, it's great. Well, we could talk all day. It's getting hotter and hotter in here. It's we need some air conditioning in this room quick. So anyway, we only get about 2 weeks of sun in the whole of the UK, so we'll be freezing next week anyway. So anyway, we're going to film some stuff with Jared playing later as well in the saloon. So we hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.